Pearl Jam. Welcome to Must Be Nice. I am your host, Evan Mumford, and we are on episode 11 with Steve McMath. Now, he's bringing two things. He's bringing tradition as well as a guy named Kahl. Very excited about this episode. Steve is a comedian here in Victoria, British Columbia. Him and I kind of go way back when I first started here. You know, this man let me stay at his apartment for not like a weekend, but for like months. Steve and I used to have like a weird, friendly, competitive thing going on where we would do shows together and try to one-up each other. And I still do comedy with him, and I think he probably won that race. He's probably funnier, certainly not as charming or likable, but it's something we grow together, you know. I think we do. So I shouldn't clog up too much of the time in the intro because this is actually one of the longest episodes yet. I think this might be the longest. I think this will be the first episode to go over an hour, which, you know, in the podcast industry, you hit that hour mark, they call it the big leagues. So I think we're kind of entering the big leagues, and I think this is a great episode to do so. How am I doing? I'm doing well enough. I had a good weekend, great weekend. I did a show at a record store at a place in Victoria called Vinyl Envy. It's a great place to go. All my listeners who go to shows or buy records should definitely check it out. I don't know, maybe you don't buy records. Well, you should still go to Vinyl Envy. It's kind of like a real life Spotify. Check it out. So I guess I should talk about the music that's on this week's episode. It's by a band called Lady in the Beards. The song is Enough with the Rain. I love this song. I love the song to death. The guy who made it, I worked with at a farmer's market like 9 years ago, I don't know. And he was like this weird hippie sex guy, like a sex hippie guy. And I remember when he started learning guitar, it was awesome. And then I just saw him kind of weave himself into this really unique songwriter kind of guy. And this song is really cool. But, you know, enough of me babbling, if you will. I think we got to get right into this episode. You guys are going to love it. It's Steve McMath. I don't know if he wants me to promote anything. He paints. So I think you guys are going to love it. Either way, please put your hands together for the wonderful Steve McMath. Welcome to Must Be Nice.
If you want to go to a movie tonight, there's really just one restriction. 'Cause if you want to go to a movie, girl, give me science fiction. Science fiction. Give me science fiction. Science fiction. Give me science fiction.
I'm not carrying the weight of this interview.
You want me to...
I want you to introduce yourself, young man.
Oh, hi, I'm Steve McMath.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
Welcome to the city.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Thanks for coming.
I know there's a couple weird things
Right
I noticed.
Okay.
One garbage can.
Yes.
What's the deal?
With the one garbage can?
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot of waste,
Okay.
mostly in the form of cigarette butts.
Sure.
You get one big garbage can. It's kind of a task, a daily task. It gives you something to do. What is life without meaning? Right? That's kind of where I'm coming from. So if you have a daily task to take things to the community garbage bin, you're one step ahead of,
Okay.
say...
Quick question. Do you have
Sure.
money?
Do I have money?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's strange that you come into my home and ask me these questions where clearly...
Well, no, the reason why I ask is just like when I came in,
Yeah.
someone offered to buy my shirt for cigarette butts.
Yes. Was that Evan?
Yeah.
He's hungry again.
Yeah.
Did he have the clamps?
He started pinching at my shirt with a clamp.
Was it funny?
I mean, it was scary.
Is he scary now? He started off endearing.
Well, he grew a mustache.
That's not sanctioned.
I don't know if it was for the day or what, but
Yeah, that's not mayor sanctioned.
it's not?
It's not
Wait,
mayor
you
sanctioned.
sanction...
Everything he does.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like everything everyone does.
No. Oh,
Okay.
citizens are welcome to have facial hair. But
Okay,
Evan has, he's representing my city more or less. Because I stay up here in my house.
Okay.
He's kind of my, what would you call it? Conduit.
Okay.
Evan is my conduit.
Okay, so you tell him what to do.
Tell him how I'm feeling.
Sure. He's your voice.
He's my voice. Sometimes
Okay.
of reason, but sometimes of not reason.
Okay, well, do you pay him? He seemed hungry, is why I asked.
Yeah, we have an agreement.
Okay.
See, the funny thing is, he can't form a union because a union implies there's more than one person.
Yeah.
So he's kind of left to his own devices with any gripes he might have.
He's a single piece of chain link.
Exactly.
He can't join up with anything.
Now, no matter how bad it looks with that guy, he loves it. He's so happy right now.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, nice little side
Good city, though.
Thank you. We're working on it, right? It's a work in progress. Rome wasn't built in a week.
At all.
Oh, is Rome a myth? Is it
I think so. You see how shitty they look now? Like,
yeah.
they should have taken longer than a day.
They should have spent a bit more time on Rome.
A bit more time.
Like, what's so fancy about Rome? Well, anyway, I'm not basing my city off of Rome. That's for goodness
Okay,
sake.
so when Evan asked me to go to the Parthenon with him, that was... Where was I headed?
You were going to the garbage bin. We call the garbage bin the Parthenon.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Why did you come to me? I understand you're bringing something that you think is important to culture, and
I think it's important to build a strong community.
Okay.
Would you say that you guys have a strong sense of community?
I think with each day it's getting there.
Okay.
We have a garden in our city now. We have what's called a community garden.
Right.
That being said, I only allow 5 people to work in it.
Okay, so not so much a community.
No.
Just a handful.
Can you explain community?
Well, like everyone coming together and sharing the same values.
Good or bad values?
Yeah, it could be bad.
Could be bad.
Could be everyone likes to litter.
Yeah. That's not a good value.
That's not a good value, but it can bring everyone together.
It can.
You want to go chuck some shit next to the garbage can?
Oh, just right. That's so frustrating.
Right. Have you ever seen people do that?
Yes.
Or like they put their garbage on top of the garbage can?
Well, I understand putting cans.
Recycling is different.
Right, because you've got
the
old world's clamps.
I'm talking about like a clamshell from a restaurant.
Right. Just throw it next to the bin.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something that's been boggling my mind since I was a preteen?
Is it sex?
No. And by the way, don't bring up sex. This is kind of a non-sexual
city
at this point.
Okay.
Why? Myriad of reasons.
Okay.
Starting with this.
I think there might just be one reason.
Starting with this. Here's my deal. Since I was a preteen, never understood it. Urinals. You're enjoying yourself, relieving yourself of waste. Always, maybe 3 inches up from the urinal, boogers.
Interesting.
I feel like I need to announce this to my citizens. In the new world, be happy that doesn't exist. In the old world, if you look above a urinal, guaranteed to see at least 3 boogers.
Wait, do you not have urinals?
We have urinals, but
city?
we have everyone who's applied to the city is a decent human being.
Oh, you vetted these people?
Yes, it was an application process.
Oh,
yeah.
So you would say that you know them all personally?
Probably I know 5 personally.
Okay, but you vetted their. Do you get a resume?
It was a resume. Yeah.
Okay, just a resume.
Well, a resume and a video.
What was in the video?
Them doing various tasks.
Like, we need to know you're a hard worker.
Well, they would just, I would say, pick 3 things up and put them down. Right?
Okay.
So it basically comes down to, can they follow direction? So if people are trying to be funny with the videos.
Okay.
See you, bud.
Yeah.
This is serious. This is Utopia.
Yeah. We don't need a class clown.
This isn't the YouTube Awards.
We don't need a folly.
No. I have no interest in that. I like humor and stuff, but I don't need funny people.
Okay, so what were you saying about urinals?
Always above a urinal, you'll see boogers.
Yeah.
And that's always frustrating me.
I don't think I've ever seen a booger above a urinal.
Well, I think it's one of those things, like, once I tell you, you're going to start seeing it everywhere.
Maybe.
Keep that in mind. Citizens, keep that in mind.
Yeah, be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout. If I catch anyone doing it, probably strong words will be had.
Okay.
But regardless, thank you, Steve. What are you bringing? You said community. I have community.
So I know you have a sports league. Can I call it sports?
You can. Absolutely. It fits every definition of a sport.
Okay. So there's 2 teams.
Yep.
Correct me if I'm wrong. They hug.
Yeah. Did you catch a game?
Well, I caught like what I thought was a game, and it just turned out to be 2 men hugging.
Oh, practice
on their own.
No, it's practice.
Was it practice?
Yeah. And I appreciate that. I try to get it off the streets. Like,
right.
Practice in your own kind of comfort of your own home.
Sure.
But to me, it's a fascinating sport.
Okay. So But the problem with that is there's also 2 teams. So there
Okay.
might be some division there.
Okay.
Okay, so right away you're splitting the town in half.
We're splitting the town in half.
Yeah.
But people would say...
You've got the people who like the over-under huggers, the one arm over, and then you got the people that like the double over.
That's right. Then you got the Kaepernicks just taking a knee. It's like, come on, boys.
Yeah. Stop hugging my waist.
Yeah, exactly. What I value in sports, and you say there are divisions, which is fine, but I think it brings the community, a la like a gladiator aspect, where we're all watching these people hug each other.
Yes.
So that seems like community.
But don't you have rival fans?
Well, there would be.
Right.
But
I mean, you're kind of brought together as enemies. I guess that makes sense. But I have something that will bring the whole community together.
okay, I'm listening.
One thing from you call it the old world,
Old world.
that for millennia has brought civilizations close is tradition and holidays.
Touche. Traditions, holidays.
Yeah.
We're talking your Easters,
Your Christmases,
your Halloweens,
Cinco de Mayo, April 5th.
April Fool's Day. Is that a tradition? Is that a holiday?
Yeah, you fuck with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, here's a question. Where does April Fool's come from?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like it, and it's not going to be in my city. Don't even try bringing that.
I'm not gonna. Listen. Here's my idea. I want to bring the idea of tradition to the town.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily the same ones,
Okay.
because you're not a religious man.
I'm not a religious man.
You're not a man who believes in springtime foolery,
No.
pranks, and the such.
No, I don't think months should be pranksters.
You don't want a pranking month.
No, I do not.
The reason why you have a tradition in the first place
Mhm.
was to pass down values, but like beyond generations
Right.
that came before you.
Christmas. Here's when Jesus left home for a couple
Right.
days. Right.
Or even just a family tradition, like, you always wear like a dumb shirt on
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Right.
Dad always came home and wore that, Christmas light belt,
Right.
right?
Right.
And so 6 generations down the line,
Yeah.
and you come home wearing a Christmas light belt,
Yeah.
and your kids are like, "What are you doing?"
Well, it happens 6 generations ago.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have to keep doing it.
yeah, no one really knows why.
To me, this sounds like something a new world would fight against.
Really,
Well, when I think of old world holidays, Valentine's Day, I don't know why we're doing it. I don't know why we would ever want to keep doing it.
well, human beings like predictability.
They do.
They like routine,
They do.
and it's one of those things that you can set your calendar by it. Once a month, something's coming around that you know what that day's about.
That's true.
You get a day to not have to think about it.
Ash Wednesday.
What's that?
Ash Wednesday?
Yeah,
It's like a Catholic thing. They like, I don't know. They like
they like Pokemon.
Ash Ketchum.
Ash Ketchum.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
Maybe.
I don't know. I've never partaked.
So, but you don't know what it is?
Ash Wednesday. You put ash on your forehead.
What?
Yeah, it's like a weird Catholic thing. Ash Wednesday.
For what reason, though?
Just to kind of do it. Like that's the whole. That's why I don't think it's a great idea.
Just to show God what up?
Yeah, just kind of.
Just to shout out God?
Well, every religious tradition is pouring one out for the homies, like pouring one out for the
That's
boys.
true. That's very true.
That's what that would be. Which is why I don't know why you're bringing it. I honestly don't understand.
Well, I'm not bringing Ash Wednesday.
You're bringing.
I'm telling you to create holidays that will mean something to you and your citizens that they can all set their watches to.
Okay, it's kind of you're creating a history. You're creating.
Yeah.
Hey, two decades ago, your father did this on this.
Yeah.
It's creating a story.
If you guys want to get in the towns, do you have a town square? Like a.
We've got the square itself is the subsidized housing.
Okay. So my idea is bringing some kind of tradition or holiday into your town that means something to you. It's not necessarily, it doesn't have to be Christmas or Easter. It's your own thing.
Means something to me.
Yeah.
As a mayor, what did I like in the old world?
Yes.
Man, not much.
Nothing?
I don't know.
Well, did you have anything growing up that your family liked to do?
We used to go sledding
Okay.
as a family. That was really
Okay.
fun.
Does it get cold enough here to get snow?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, we get snow.
Okay. So in the wintertime, have a tournament.
A sledding tournament.
Yeah.
Like a Cool Runnings kind of.
Yeah, like a speed 2 type thing.
Oh, okay. Kind of make things go fast down hills.
Yeah, have a trophy for whoever.
But this is sports again.
Yeah, you're probably right. One of the things I like about traditions is the giving.
You like to give gifts.
I do like to give gifts.
You're bad at receiving gifts.
I'm bad at receiving gifts. But the thing I like that it breeds an air of giving.
It does. It's selfless, right? I mean,
Right.
that's the idea.
It reminds people to be selfless.
This is Christmas. This is either for Jesus, if I believe in Jesus and
Yeah.
God, or for my family.
Well, even birthdays.
Birthdays.
There's birthdays, there's Mother's Day.
Birthdays.
Father's
Let's
Day.
talk about that. Birthdays.
Yeah, do you have birthdays here?
We do not yet.
Okay.
We'll talk about birthdays. One thing I do want to say, I am also bad at receiving gifts.
Are you?
Yeah, I think it comes back from being a child. You get like a 64 when you're 9 years old, and you blow your load.
Yeah, it's
You're
like
done.
it's the best feeling of getting a present that you can have.
That's all you can get. So birthdays now to me, if my friend has a birthday, I don't often give them gifts. I just try to be nice and be around them.
That's a shitty gift.
I know.
I'm just gonna be around you.
Hey, can I just like hang?
Hey, can I hang out
Hey,
nearby
Can I crash on your couch for your birthday?
for your birthday?
It's just me. I'm just being a friend.
Yeah.
You know.
What's in the fridge?
Hey, bro, you got milk? It's just your birthday. I'm just here for your birthday. What do you like about birthdays?
Wait. So how do you react when people give you gifts now?
I'm like, oh, another gift card to Pennington's. I have so many.
Put it in the pile.
Put it in the pile, boys.
Put it in the pile.
You know what? When I receive a gift, I appreciate it more than anything. If anyone actually truly thought of me and bought something,
That's the maybe darkest thing I've ever heard.
that is so special. If I can tell that it came from a place of like earnesty, is earnesty a word?
Yeah, Ernesty Scared Stupid. Yeah.
Ernest buys Evan a gift.
Yeah.
That I love that. That's special to me, and I'm not good at showing that I'm into it.
No.
I'll send them an email like a couple months down the road, like, hey, I really appreciate.
It's just about something else though.
Oh, it's coded. I'm like
Yeah.
Edward Snowden. I'm putting in like, if you can read this, know that I really liked your gift.
Yeah.
I'm bad at it, but I like good gifts. I do.
Okay. But nothing can compare to that one Christmas where you got the thing that you wanted the most.
No.
And you've never wanted anything more than when you were 10 years old.
Then an N64 or GT Racer, whatever. Like the
Do you remember being 10 and that every waking moment was spent thinking about that one thing?
Yes. I used to,
Because there was no internet, there was no
no, absolutely not.
friends.
And you had you had the one friend down the road who had it. And
Yeah.
was such
Yeah,
an
yeah,
asshole
yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Such an asshole about it.
So you got teased with it?
Oh, absolutely. He would walk in, carrying his bundle of games.
You never wanted anything more in your entire life.
Nothing. I'd have dreams of just having an N64, and when it finally happened,
And then you get it.
and you're done.
And then you peaked.
Your gift receiving is over. You blew your load. You bursted that brain.
Yeah, you fucked a 10.
That's it.
You fucked a 10.
That's exactly it.
And every year since, your family just gives you a 3.
Does that still happen? Do children still have like the 64s, or because we have the internet
think
now?
So.
We can watch YouTube videos of someone playing a Nintendo Switch and like kind of get the same dopamine rush almost.
Yeah, almost.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's as special anymore.
Well, also, there's only basically one gift for a child nowadays, and that's an iPad.
Or a father figure.
Yeah.
I mean, those are harder to come by than iPads, though.
Yeah.
Let's be frank. Do you think it's imperative that birthdays have gifts? If I'm going to have birthdays in my city, which I do not at this point, should there be a gift-giving aspect?
I don't think it's necessary. I think that's one of the things that makes it special, is that you don't have to give everyone a gift on their birthday. You can choose who you want to show appreciation to.
I understand. Should it be a public announcement of whose birthday it is?
It should be a public shaming.
I can do those on my broadcast.
Yeah. You can announce birthdays. You can, tell like one secret that you've found out about them.
Actually, this could be good because we are shaming their old birth in the old world.
Right.
I have their initial birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
I would love a public shaming on this broadcast to be like, hey, Jonas Tangle. Look, it was your birthday in the old world today.
Check it out, Jonas.
Today you're not allowed to buy beers.
Oh, he's not allowed?
Nope, he can hang around, but he cannot drink alcohol today.
Okay.
He cannot smoke cigarettes.
Oh,
today.
so you can make rules specific to each person their birthday.
I think so, depending on what I know about them. And I know Jonas is a bit of a...
is it always bad, or can you make them good?
No, I think it should be bad.
Okay, bad across the board.
We're shaming these people for even recognizing their birth.
Right.
Their birthday is the day they entered this city.
Oh,
we all share the same birthday.
Oh, well, so that's your Christmas then, essentially.
I guess it is.
You're all brought into this world like Jesus.
Yes.
So you should all be celebrating each other. That's a good idea.
That's not a bad idea. Every year we have, hey, look, this is the start of the world. We're getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Look how far we came in a year.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
At that point, I mean, we won't have ham. I don't know if you know this, but we're not killing animals.
Do you have animals?
We do.
Okay.
They graze.
Oh, okay.
They graze.
A lot of pigs.
I don't know.
Cows.
I've only seen a horse once.
Okay, so you have one grazing horse?
I've got a grazing horse.
So probably don't kill it.
No. I'm friends with it.
And why do you say we're not killing animals now?
Because I was convinced. Well, we never have.
Okay.
Because we haven't been that hungry. I made it known to my citizens I don't want to do that. Violence and murder, I do see.
Keep the horse intact.
Let it graze
until we figure out some other things, some other options.
We just had Dakota bring agriculture.
Okay,
your seeds, your plants.
Will you have the horse be pulling a plow?
I never thought about that. Can we put the horse to work? No, that's wrong.
You can put Evan to work. Evan could pull the plow.
I could get Evan to ride the horse.
Wow, that's a lot of power for a man.
That's a lot of power.
That's a lot. You have one man in your town that's 6 feet taller than everyone else?
But he has clamp hands.
And he's got a statue?
I'm not sold on the statue.
Okay.
I am sold on Clamp Day.
Okay.
I'm 100% sold on Clamp Day.
Yeah.
May 9th every year. Bring your clamp to work.
Bring your clamp to work.
Just clamp around. Buy little clamps. We'll sell them. I'll make them.
To see you again.
Yep. So that's
clamp of the morning to you, sir.
That's going to be really nice. I'm happy for that. But yeah, so anyway, horses, birthdays. I like that. Every year, the birthday is what we share together.
Well, I mean, so you've got now a couple holidays. You need some sort of tradition, I think.
Okay. Would that be like a rites of passage?
Could be.
Rite of passage?
Could be.
Yeah.
Some cultures have a traditional dress, for instance, or
right.
Some sort of funny looking pant.
Garb.
Yeah.
Traditional garb.
Like they're in Germany, they have those big steins, those beer steins.
That's
right. Kind of a tradition to drink out of a stupid, ugly ceramic mug.
The wooden shoes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What would we do? What would be our traditional garb?
Interesting. Maybe a helmet of some sort?
A helmet. Not an everyday helmet. Would this be like a hat? We don't wear hats. We wear
like
helmets.
A helmet with the beer cans in it?
Well, those are fun because you could take them from the brewery.
Yeah.
And just walk around the town and drink your beers.
Yeah. And then you could put smokes in the straws.
Oh, beer hats.
Yeah.
Beer helmets.
Yeah, that could be your thing.
We'll make them helmets.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it's good to protect your noggin. As a general rule.
Okay.
That's one of my traditions back
yeah.
home. Protect your head.
Yeah.
Right? Protect your head.
Protect your head.
Cover up. So you get a beer helmet with the what do you call them? Straws? 2 straws entering your mouth.
Yeah. Bit of a silly straw situation.
Silly straw. Maybe it's a rite of passage. When you reach a certain age, like you get the Jewish have the bar mitzvah.
Right. You've got to finish 2 beers through the straws.
Right.
Without throwing up.
I don't have a drinking age.
You don't?
No, should I?
Well, how many of the kids are drinking?
None.
Okay, well then maybe you don't need one.
Well, I mean, they're not drinking because, as again, the parents are all level-headed. They're good people. They're not letting their kids drink.
Well, don't you think it should be up to the individual to decide when their child is ready to drink?
I think so. If the individual has it together,
right? Which
in this city, I guess we do.
You probably do,
right? We're talking in Canada. We've got everywhere from 19 to 18, and that's it.
Everywhere from 1 year to the next year.
I was thinking, for some reason, I thought like Ontario was like 25 or something. That doesn't make any sense.
I think it's probably best to leave it up to the family's discretion.
You think so?
Yeah.
Beer helmets. How often are we wearing them?
I mean, special occasions.
Special occasions. Maybe our birthdays.
Maybe
our one birthday.
The one birthday.
Yeah.
Celebration. Do you have a name for the celebration?
No. What would we call that? Well, we have this word called Josh.
Josh?
If things are great, if you're happy, Josh. Oh, I'm so Josh right now. You meet someone who's really cool. That guy's so Josh.
Okay.
I'd be happy to kind of use that word in this kind of element.
Okay, you could also just call it your Independence Day.
Yeah, but then you get that confused with, I think of the movie.
Will Smith, yeah.
Isn't that funny? How dark that is. My brain thinks of the movie with Will Smith before the independence from
the actual
country,
like the actual breaking off as a new society. I think of Will Smith before the movie, even after hearing Independence Day. Yeah, I just think of the man in his day-to-day life.
I think of what he's doing currently at all times.
Yeah. Like he's just hanging out in his kitchen.
Yeah.
Cooking. And then I'm like, oh yeah, then he was in that movie. And then I'm like, oh yeah, we fought the Brits.
And what's he cooking?
Yeah.
We fought the Brits. Hey, here's something. How come people in the States can get titles like Sir?
I don't think Americans can get Sir.
There has to be an American who's got
Mix-a-Lot? That's all I can think of. Doesn't mix so much anymore.
No.
Is he dead?
No, I feel like I would have heard about that. I feel like that would have been a big thing. Right?
Probably. Yeah, I don't think there's any American Sirs.
I think you're wrong.
Maybe
we don't have the technology to look this up, unfortunately.
No.
But there has to be an American Sir. But you're right, I can't think of
But are there any Canadians?
No.
Canadian Sirs?
No. Isn't there's
Sir Sarah McLachlan?
There's CBEs. It's like,
is that the oil you put on your back to feel high?
Yeah, you put the commander of the British Empire on your back.
Yeah.
It's definitely not commander of the British Empire. That's definitely not the right word. This is where I feel dumb and uneducated, which I don't like.
In your own country's history?
I don't like this.
Yeah.
This is why I'm in the New World.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what?
Leave it all behind.
No sirs. No hierarchies.
Well, there's a tradition. Just a tradition of ignorance.
Tradition of ignorance is huge.
Yeah, so that you can, you guys can remind each other that you don't give a shit where you all came from.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you don't have to care about who founded what or
we're working forward.
Where that can came from.
Exactly.
Whose butts are those? Who cares?
Yeah. I like that.
You guys don't need a history. You're just there.
We have this land. We've built this together. Nothing else matters.
Yeah.
I think the traditions that you've presented thus far, Clamp Day.
Clamp Day is huge.
And
rethink the statue, I think.
You think the statue is imperative?
I don't think it's imperative. I think you'll regret not doing it.
But I'd have to keep it up all year long, wouldn't I?
Well, here's my idea for the statue. Because we talked about Evan McDonald. 2 clamps. Clamps akimbo, as I like to call it. But I think the statue in my head is a statue of you, the city's mayor.
Thank you.
Not uncommon to have a mayor statue.
No.
Mayor McCheese, etc.
Yeah.
And he's at your feet, groveling with clamps.
Oh, just like struggling.
Yeah.
Picking something up that he dropped. Or...
And you're helping with your foot.
Yeah.
Kick something towards his clamp.
Just here you go, bud.
Yeah.
Pick this up for me.
Have an assist from your boy.
Right. I'll get the credit
for being a nice man.
And then kicking the trash towards you.
Yeah.
And he's there. His face would look stern.
Pained.
Gaunt.
Anguish.
I like this.
Yeah.
I would like to get this built.
Right?
Yeah.
He's going to have to build it.
That's not a problem. He's actually...
Okay.
Weirdly enough, he's good with his hands.
Okay.
Which is a problem because he has clamps now.
Yeah.
But I'm down.
Yeah.
I've thought of... Okay, so for the birthday, I'm going to call it our day.
Our day.
Our day.
Okay.
In the city, we all get together. Every single person that's in the city has to hang out.
This is our day.
This is our day.
Right.
We're gonna talk about. We're gonna chit chat like a bunch of girls from Sex in the City. We're gonna get together. We're gonna talk about how Evan's doing. We're gonna talk about the horse that no one's gonna eat.
Right.
You know.
Yep.
No, we're not eating the horse.
Yep.
It's grazing, and we'll just get together, shoot some shit.
Will you let the horse hang out with you if it so chooses, or is he?
The horse is welcome. It's been known to keep to itself.
Okay, he's a solitary.
Yeah, it's grazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Of getting everyone together. Holidays, things that people can do together makes people feel safe.
That's true.
So they don't have to be the outlier.
That's
they all
true.
feel included.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good idea.
I like that.
What will you eat?
Well, at that point, it's hard to say when we celebrate our first Our Day.
Yeah. You mentioned agriculture.
Yeah.
What are you guys growing?
There's been some discussion about it. We haven't started the garden yet. It was just introduced, the concept.
Sure.
Dakota wasn't really sure how to grow food, so we're shipping in seeds.
Okay.
We've got green pepper. We've got onions.
Sure.
We've got kale. We've got chickpeas.
Okay.
And, that's all I really ordered.
No tomatoes, carrots.
We weren't sure what to do.
Potatoes.
No, we have poutine already. That was prepackaged.
Right.
We're kind of sick of potatoes. Kind of carb overload kind of situation.
Yeah.
So we don't really need potatoes. But none of this matters because I've got a better food shipment coming in anyway. And I kept telling her that agriculture's fine. None of this matters.
But you've got something else coming down the pipe.
Bigger things are happening that I can't discuss.
You can't talk about it.
No. But that's what's.
Can you give me a hint?
Yes. It's a franchise from the old world.
Oh, interesting.
Before I came to the city, I was like, if things get weird, here's my.
We gotta turn to an old classic.
Gave them my contact number, so that's something that might be happening. But for now, I think I'm happy with these two. We'll start with these two holidays and these two traditions.
Yeah, Our Day and Clamp Day. And
I'd love to, celebrate the first ones and kind of let you know. I'll let you know how they go.
Okay. Do we have a day for what was the day everyone moved in?
Our Day. That was January 1st, 2018 in the old world.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's all there is to it.
Well, thanks for having me.
Well, I appreciate that. You've introduced some good things.
Well, thanks.
Yeah. Citizens, this is your mayor speaking. I hope you're liking this broadcast. What do you guys think? Holidays, traditions. I like what he was bringing to the table. I do think it's like kind of an old world's vice a little bit. I see a lot of holidays and traditions. It's just you spend money and you give somebody a gift that you don't really care about, and neither do they. And there's just this weird interaction, and there's kind of feigned happiness. But at the end of the day, I guess Even a feigned happiness is better than no happiness at all. So I think I do understand what they mean when they talk about tradition and holiday. Old world. New world, Steve's coming in with some really cool ideas. I think the birthdays, let's throw those out the window, right, citizens? Birthdays, who gives a shit? We're all in this together. I couldn't be happier with that idea. I think we hit the nail on the head with that one. Our day. Every January 1st, our day. We will celebrate it appropriately. I can't wait for that, honestly. I'm getting excited already. This is not feigned happiness. This is real happiness. I think this is going to be a great thing for us. And also, I am in support of Clamp Day. I think Clamp Day is a beautiful thing. You know, we should shine some light on the thing that really is keeping the city together. Evan. Not me, the mayor, but Evan. Bring your clamps to work day. Bring your little clamps around. Yeah, I think tradition's going to be great for the city. Yes, Evan? He's still here? He wants to come in? Yeah, you know, I like the first idea. I like the first idea so much. Let him in. All right, what's going on?
I had an idea. I don't know if you guys are taking new resumes or anything. I got a buddy who needs work.
Okay, anyone's available to apply for citizenship. Anyone.
Okay.
Yes.
It's my buddy Kahl.
Yeah, okay.
Kahl. He's a close-up magician. Jet black hair. He's a close-up magician.
Yeah. Okay. A couple steps back.
Okay.
Initially, when people apply for citizenship, they are applying to bring something to the city that's productive. And he's a magician?
Yeah. Well, I've seen him pull coins out of thin nowhere.
Yeah, I know it's slightly impressive.
Right in front of you.
But why would I want
like
that?
A foot away?
Cal, is it?
Yeah, with a K.
A Cal with a K.
Yeah.
What, does he have a stage name?
That's it.
His stage name is Cal.
But he's never been on. He's a close-up magician, so he just kind of comes to you.
He's never performed.
Wow.
Live.
You don't. He'll come to your house and work his ass off.
Sounds like a common trickster.
Not so common.
Sorry, I don't approve of magic. Did I not? I make that very clear. I have no interest in magic.
Well, even card magic?
No, it's tomfoolery.
He's a good dude. He's got jet black hair.
Okay, let's talk about Cal as a person.
He's got a denim vest.
And he just comes into your home?
Yeah, he shows you a couple tricks. If you want to chuck him a bone or whatever, you'll scamper away.
He comes to people's houses and badgers them.
Yeah.
With magic.
Yeah.
And then we're just supposed to be like, hey, here's a buck?
Well, like when you see it, at first you're like, all right, what is this guy doing with his like army boots on? But then he starts like pulling like these colored rags out of his arm, and he takes you by the hand and like spins you around, and then there's something in your shoe. Okay.
So it is performance. It is. People have tried to convince me that magic is art. I don't approve of it. I think it's kind of the devil's work, personally.
He's a hard worker.
Okay, that's what I'm concerned about. I would like Cal in my city if he can provide work. Maybe he could work at the brewery.
Well, he could probably put a beer glass behind his back and then like it makes it disappear.
Can he work at the brewery and not do that? No. He would have to be always.
It's almost a compulsion for him. Like he's kind of got to be tricking people at all times.
And you want him to live in my city?
Well, he just needs a place to stay.
He's not getting along in the old world. People don't like this, eh? People don't like this.
Well,
Cal.
He's not doing well.
No. Why would he be? There's nothing about him that seems to be doing well.
I
don't know him.
Okay, well, whatever. Okay, forget Cal.
Yeah.
Don't pay Cal another thought.
Okay.
I do have another friend.
Yeah.
His name is Broden. He's also a magician.
Oh, okay.
Stage magician.
Here we go. Mm-hmm. This could be like a town. You know, we go see the magician. I won't partake, but if citizens probably might like that. I
He
don't
has
know.
no legs.
No legs. Is that part of his act?
No.
He was born without legs.
It was an accident. A part of his act cut his legs off.
Really?
Yeah. But that trick crushed.
What was the trick that made him lose his legs?
Well, it was supposed to look like he cut his legs off. And then he got his legs cut off.
Yeah.
And people thought, well, this is a really, really good trick. This is very believable.
So he'd be in my city as a failed magician, one who couldn't even perform the easiest trick, which is cutting your own legs off.
Yeah, this is pretty rudimentary. Kahl can do that trick.
Now we're back to Kahl.
Well, okay, never mind. No.
You know, Cal's sounding better and better the
You
more
think
you talk
so?
about Broden.
You think he does have legs?
Cal has legs.
Yeah.
Great. You know, that's
you can
good.
see them through his ripped jeans.
He's got ripped jeans as well.
Yeah, very ripped.
He's got a denim vest,
Yeah.
jet black hair,
Yeah.
All-
Army boots.
all attributes of
Soul patch.
the whole deal.
Coins in every pocket.
Yeah, I mean he can't bring outside currency in, so Cal's gonna have to put those aside.
Oh, God.
He's not gonna be good with bucks. I mean that's paper. We don't use coins.
Okay.
We have an arcade.
So it's a no to Broden.
It's a hard pass to Broden just because he failed his.
He does a thing where his wheelchair disappears.
Yeah, sounds like an Evan light. Do you know what I mean?
Evan is the most legless man with two legs I've ever met.
Yeah, he's the greatest magician of all time because there's no way he has legs.
When he dies, his ghost is going to come out with no legs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clamps though. Even his ghost will recognize.
Yeah.
This was part of your entity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hard pass to Broden.
Hard pass to Broden.
Okay, he's not doing as bad, so he's not.
He has a place to stay.
Don't feel like you're putting him out.
So you're passing Cal off now. Is he just a buddy of yours?
I wouldn't say that. He kind of just is around sometimes,
Yeah.
and you hear a guy's story, you feel for him,
You do, and I do too. I'm a mayor of sympathy, right? He can apply for citizenship at any moment, and you can tell him this.
Okay.
Tell him the chances are slim to none.
Well, he doesn't. His idea of work and living doesn't really correspond to everyone else's.
What would he do in my city
Magic.
at all times?
Close up magic, yeah. Like I said, it's a compulsion of his. He kind of has to.
He has to do it.
Yeah.
So every conversation,
He's one of those guys that will flick a coin between his knuckles back and forth.
I would entertain Cal coming into my city and just being a person.
Do you think he could be Evan's assistant?
I have a fear of Evan having bonds.
Especially if he's into the dark arts.
The dark arts. I mean,
He's
come
got
on,
that black magic.
right? Dark arts. It's in the game.
Yeah.
I have no interest in that. What does Cal do on a day-to-day basis?
I think he sleeps. He sleeps outside. He had a girlfriend for a while, but she died of frustration,
Yes.
as you would.
Yeah, absolutely. Is he homeless?
Yeah, technically.
I'd figure like a house of cards at the very least.
Yeah, but he makes it he makes it look like a nice house. He's a very good illusionist.
Oh yeah.
He makes it look pretty decent.
Yes.
He fakes this. He's got that magician fake smile
Yeah.
where you think he's doing all right, but there's deadness in those eyes.
Man, I don't know. I don't know why I would ever want this guy in my city. I
just kind of don't want him around me anymore.
That's fair. I mean, you can push him on me, and you're welcome to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean I'm going to allow it.
He knows 3 tricks. I should mention that.
What are the 3 tricks?
Well, he does a thing where he gets you to pick a card, and like 30% of the time he will get it right. Like he'll guess the card.
Okay.
Which is not bad. 30%?
I mean, there's 50...
How many? 52?
52
in a deck?
cards, yes.
I don't know the math on that, but 1 out of 52 is not 30%.
No, so he's doing something right.
He's got it. He's got it. Almost there.
Is it his own pack of cards?
Yeah, well, he's scrambled together a couple packs.
Okay.
He didn't.
There's like baseball cards.
There's a few givens.
Yeah.
Like if you pull out like an OPG hockey card,
Yeah.
he's gonna get it.
Hey, I'm gonna guess Ken Griffey Jr.
It's Wendell Clark.
Yeah, always is. Man, okay, that's one of his tricks.
Mm-hmm.
What are his two other tricks?
Well, he's got a lot of coins, like I said.
Yes.
He does a lot of coin magic.
Yeah.
It's mostly just putting. He puts a lot of coins in between his hands, back and forth.
No ears? None of the ear business?
He'll pull it. He'll pull a coin out from an ear.
I mean, that's one I'm
time
into.
to time.
Yeah, I'm into the ear.
It's just a lot of guessing where it is,
Yeah.
getting it wrong.
Yeah. What's the percentage on that one?
That he can fool you.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
70-30?
Yeah, it's smaller coins,
Yeah.
mostly pesos.
He's got the denim vest there too, eh?
He's got a lot of pockets,
A lot of
drop
pockets.
zones.
Right?
So they call it. That's what he calls it in the business.
Drop zones.
Drop zones. Yeah.
Okay. He's got the big boots.
If you like get too close to him when he's doing his magic, he goes back off my drop zone
Okay.
because he's gonna use it.
Well, he's gonna need it to put the coins in.
Yeah, and you're gonna. If you're standing too close, you'll feel it.
Yeah.
He'll throw the trick off. So he'll just tell you to back off his drop zone.
Get in my drop zone.
Yeah, he'll take 2 steps back, say back on my drop zone, then he'll continue with the trick.
Kahl with a K.
Kahl with a K and an H.
Where's the H?
It's at the end.
Like a true magician.
Yeah.
Like a true magician.
Yeah.
Okay.
He moves in silence.
Kahl sounds like an eccentric. We don't really have eccentrics.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm welcome to that. I mean, that's what makes a city. But this is
Sure.
utopia. Does an eccentric make a city better? Makes it more interesting.
An eccentric that doesn't do close-up magic, maybe.
This guy does do close-up magic.
Yeah. Oh, significantly more than you'd want him to.
Stay away from the drop zones.
Yeah.
Does he say that at all times? Like, is it?
When he's not doing tricks,
Yeah.
you can stand in his drop zone.
He's okay with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll pull you in, give you a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll give you a nice hug.
He's a good hugger?
He'll put your chest right to his drop zone.
Wrathball.
Oh, he could. Oh, what if he
He could play Wrathball.
could play Wrathball? Yeah, he can integrate into the society. He would be doing magic the entire time.
That's what I mean.
Like he would hug and then he would pull your card back.
I fear of him going to a place of education. I fear of him going to maybe, say, the art bunker. I fear of him, say, going to the French Quarter and just making a mockery of the whole thing. I don't trust magicians anywhere near me.
Okay. Do you
Right?
think he would try to steal the art?
I think he'd be playing games.
Try to do a heist?
Magicians are thieves with a better title.
That's a good way of putting it. Actually, he did steal my wallet like about 6 months ago.
What's he going to be eating? What's his general diet at this point?
I don't think he eats much.
No.
I think he subsists on wonder.
Oh, just like the joy of life.
The energy. The energy when someone sees a magic trick. This energy, it's like, oh yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
He gets all his nourishment from that, I think.
Yeah, as most magicians do.
Yeah, plus his hair is jet black, like I said, so it gets a lot of energy from the sun.
Yeah, that's right. It's like its own solar device.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. We wouldn't have to feed him.
He doesn't need much.
Doesn't need much. He's homeless
Yeah.
right now,
He is homeless, yeah.
so it'd be a step up from that. I'd get him in the housing.
He will, like I said, steal a lot.
Yeah.
I know I kind of buried the lead at the beginning,
Yeah.
but that's kind of most of what he does, really.
He's a thief.
He's a magician, but he forgets the end part of the
Where you
trick.
give
where you give it back.
the bunny back or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the bunny.
Oh, he steals bunnies.
He's not good, eh?
Yeah. He stole a bunny from Broden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are Broden's legs going to come back someday? Is this a long con?
No,
they're gone.
They're gone.
You felt
they were crushed immediately.
no drop zone there, eh?
No. Though that is a good. I should tell him he can make fake legs and use them as drop zones because they'd be hollow.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you could fill them with whatever. How many bunnies could you fit in 2 legs?
37.
37 bunnies.
Yeah, I saw in Planet Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's interesting. I would entertain Kahl in the fact that it is nice to shake up a city.
Yeah, you
It's
know
nice.
what? Like, there's a thing. We were talking earlier about community.
Community.
There's nothing that brings people together more than hating one person, a villain, so to speak.
100%.
You need a villain.
You do, right? In Batman, everyone's like, "Oh, Bane's such an asshole."
Yeah. And they
Bane.
they all band together.
We don't like Bane.
Burn.
We don't like that guy.
Burn.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We don't like that guy.
Yeah.
So you think if Kahl
Good
with a
movie.
K came in,
He'd be a villain immediately.
we'd be like,
yeah.
"There's Kahl."
Yeah.
You know,
He's also kind of not fun to be around.
not a pleasant
Like
person.
he's got bad breath,
Yeah.
and it's not good for a close-up magician to have bad breath.
No, that's bad.
Yeah, you'd think it would be the worst
Yeah.
career choice if you have permanent halitosis.
Right. I've got this horse grazing. What's he going to be doing with this horse?
Oh, he's afraid of animals, so that's good.
Oh, he's afraid of animals.
Yeah, very afraid.
Because they are nature's magicians.
Yeah, he got bit by one too many bunnies.
Honestly, I mean, Kahl is a bundle. He's like every old world problem in one person. I don't
Yeah.
I don't see what's going to be beneficial at all to have him.
Well, like I said, you just have a bunch of people
Yeah.
coming together.
Yeah. And hating.
Hating them.
Ignorance. This is not good.
Okay.
I don't appreciate this. I have a hard stance against magic.
Okay.
So that's why I'm looking for other things, because I'm a helpful man. I want to help Kahl get off the streets. But if he has this Tourette's magic thing, I don't think he's going to be able to kick that in time for his first shift at the brewery, you know?
Oh, you do want him to work. He will not.
He doesn't like to work.
No.
No.
He wakes up really late.
Yeah.
He stays up very, very late into the night.
Does he do drugs?
Constantly, yeah.
Did they put the drugs in the drop zones?
Oh, he'll never get caught by police.
No, he's good at that, eh?
Yeah, empty your pockets. Okay, no problem. One at a time.
I mean, introducing the concept of a criminal is good in that he could be my man if I needed to do something.
He could be your point man in a sticky situation.
He could be my point man in a sticky situation.
Mhm.
I don't need that yet. We're not there.
What about your spy ring? Do they need a swift hand?
No. That's spy in a good way. You know when you're watching a movie and you're laying back and looking at the screen?
Mm-hmm.
You're spying on the television. That's all we're doing with the citizens. We're watching.
Okay.
We're just watching them.
Just watching them in their homes.
Yes. With very specific keywords that will be
Used later.
used against them. Yeah.
Against them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That's a strong word.
Well, you want to have your citizens to know, any idea of mutiny, anything
Revolt,
like that, revolt,
Uprising.
When you first
Unions.
unions are fine. I support unions.
Oh, okay.
I do, but that's not.
Kahl belongs to a magician's union.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What does that consist of?
I think they just share their tricks.
They're the ones who are like, hey, this is actually how I do this.
Yep.
Interesting. They get health benefits,
Yep.
right? The vaccines against bunnies, whatever you would need. Yeah, a magician's union.
Yeah.
I like that concept,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, just a bunch of people in a room. They can't do any of their tricks, so they're all just frustrated because everyone's seen them.
You get more than one magician in a room, you're in trouble,
Oh, that room
right?
can burn down.
I guess you're like in like an improv group at that point.
They're improv people that have no sense of humor.
That's right. They improv real life things.
Right.
Yeah, here's this coin. Now it's over here in my drop zone. You didn't understand how I did that. No, power of mind. Don't look any further. Right? Because if you look too close to that improv, you're like, oh, what they're saying is
Pure dog shit. There's
garbage.
nothing there.
Right.
Yeah,
I love it, but that's kind of the point of improv.
there's nothing clever about it.
That's what a magician is.
No. The coin was there, now it's there. Cool.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
But once I see it in slow motion with you
Right.
grabbing a coin and just putting it somewhere else, it's
In your
like,
drop zone.
yeah, come on.
Listen, I saw that drop.
Yeah, slow it down. You gotta fast
You put it in
hands.
zone 2. I saw it right there.
He labels them too, which I find weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told him to stop doing it
Yeah.
and saying, get away from my drop. Because it's pretty obvious where the coin's going.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw that. That's
Yeah.
zone 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like.
So what can I tell Cal then?
How often do you see Cal?
Oh, it's an everyday thing.
It's a constant.
Yeah, he sleeps outside my house.
Yeah. But yet he sleeps in.
Yeah.
I don't understand that
Yeah.
concept
Yeah.
of waking up on a sidewalk and then be like, oh, I can catch a few more hours.
Yeah.
Going back to sleep.
You don't get that?
No, because when I'm sleeping in, it's like I'm grazing in my bed, comfortable bed.
Sure.
It's like I'm gonna knock back a couple.
Like I
Z's.
said, he makes it look pretty nice.
He does he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good illusion.
Here's what you tell Cal.
Okay.
Tell Cal that he the concept of him as a person ruined your chances, Steve.
My chances.
of being my friend.
Okay.
I really liked what you brought with tradition.
Okay.
I really did.
Mhm.
But I played along with this, the whole Cal business, just
Right.
because I thought it would end with like, I'm joking. Here's milk, or like, here's something that you need.
No, it's just Cal.
So tell Cal that he ruined any chance of you forming a friendship with me, the mayor.
Okay.
Yeah, that's done.
Okay.
And tell Cal to stay away. I want nothing to do with him.
Okay.
In fact, I like Broden more than Cal.
Yeah, no, I do too.
Everyone kind of likes that kid.
Everyone kind of does like him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, that trick was amazing.
Talk of the town.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So, no, you can tell Cal that he can enjoy the sidewalk in front of your house. He's not welcome in my city.
Okay.
I don't appreciate the effort even. Usually I appreciate the effort.
Uh-huh.
A little offended. You know,
Okay.
time is narrow in all factions.
Did I mention the jet black hair though?
The Jack Black hair?
Jet black.
You did mention that.
Okay.
Which I
still know?
no, leaning towards closer to a yes.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm
The
thinking.
more you highlight the hair. I mean,
Right.
I appreciate good hair.
Not dyed.
Is it like kind of like a Fonzie? Kind of like, is it slick?
No, it's up and over his eyes.
Oh, it hides his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still got to go with a no.
Okay.
I do like that though.
No
It
problem.
kind of hangs in front, it hangs in front of his eyeballs.
Yep.
Shaggy,
Yep.
really black, jet black.
Oh, jet black.
Yeah, nice though.
No.
No,
Greasy.
yeah,
Yeah. Looks wet.
but it's been dry.
It hasn't rained.
It's been summer for
He
months.
has no access to clean water.
No, dripping
Yeah. It's dripping sometimes.
into the
yeah.
drop zones.
It's yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't bite it. I can't bite it.
Okay.
You
Well-
can tell Cal he can apply. I'll have him on if he wants to go through an application process. Maybe I'll find something that I like about him.
Okay.
Maybe it turns out he's good
I'll let
at-
him know. I'll
Yeah.
let him know.
Yeah,
I know he's going to be a little disappointed.
he's looking for a place to stay.
He's kind of, I mean, the police know about him
Yeah, that's fine.
in town.
The Buck Boys will be notified of him as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
So
working.
he's not going to sneak in.
No, not a chance.
Yeah.
Buck Boys are very on top of things.
Okay.
But maybe he's good. Maybe he has good knees, or he has cool
No, he's
elbows.
got bad knees.
He's got bad knees.
Yeah, you can see him through the pants. Remember I told you?
Oh, that's right. They're ripped because his knees jutted out. He didn't buy them
very,
ripped.
very bony knees.
Oh,
They don't
man.
really bend too good.
No.
No, he kind of walks around like he's on stilts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I like this guy, man.
I wish you'd just give him a chance.
Yeah. No, I can't. I can't do
Okay,
that.
no, I'll tell him.
You let him know, okay?
Yeah.
Uh,
Is there anything like advice you want to give him?
to Cal?
Yeah, like
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like he's getting turned down all over the place.
It sounds like he has bad legs.
Very bad legs.
Sounds like Broden's doing pretty well.
Broden has better legs than Cal.
Get rid of the legs, Cal. Couldn't hurt you.
Okay.
Couldn't hurt you.
Okay.
You do a better trick than Broden.
Oh wow.
Would I like to see
Oh.
the legs end up in your denim vest in the drop zones? I would like to
Yeah.
see that. Then we'll
Yeah,
talk.
I don't think they can fit in the drop zones.
Make them fit, Cal. Get a
That
bigger,
would be a good trick.
right?
So stage magic is what you're saying is the path to victory.
The close-up magic I've never understood.
Get rid of the close-up magic.
Keep a safe distance.
Stage magic is where it's at.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Like opera.
Yeah, okay, I'll tell him. All right, well, thanks for having me.
Thank you, Steve, and I do appreciate the tradition you brought, and
No problem.
and that's virtually it.
Okay.
Thank you. Citizens, fool me once, and the rest of that. I don't think it was cool that Steve came back in after I showed him so much kind of gratitude and praise for what he had just brought upon us. So he walked in here with a little bit of a handicap, he knew he had leverage, and he used it. He really did use it, and you could see throughout the interview, I think there was a lot of opportunities for me to kind of get to know this Kahl guy. I'm not a fan of magic. No mayors are. That's a general mayor rule. We don't appreciate magic or trickery. It's just in the law. But I still worked around that massive hurdle, and he was not inviting. Maybe he did just a bad job trying to bring Kahl. Maybe Kal's even better than Steve brought him to be. I just don't like the gall. I hate the gall. The gall is the worst, and for him to do that, it's frustrating, citizens. I'm not actually mad. I'm not mad at the gentleman. He came in, he tried to pawn some weird guy into our city, and I want this to be known. It's so funny, after he left, maybe my anger did rise when he left, and I thought about it some more. I think we are going to be still accepting citizenships pretty liberally. Anyone can apply. But for him just to kind of throw Kahl at us, little frustrating, citizens. But we're in this together. We got something good out of Steve. He did bring tradition. We can't forget that. The Kahl business was kind of out to lunch. I appreciate him still kind of hanging around and talking shop. The mayor likes to talk shop. Citizens, I think we are growing as a community. I think we are doing this right. Our day. I can't wait. For now, thank you, citizens. I am your mayor.
Enough with the rain. I've had my fill. Enough with the rain. I've had my fill. My garden is watered. You can stop now. You can stop now. My garden is watered. You can stop now. You can stop now. Enough with the rain. I'm such a rain. My garden is watered. You can stop now.